Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Green Bay Packers. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Lambeau. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 10 black. Ready.
Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 34. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And right away, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And the return will stop right around the 25. So a rocky start on both sides offensively. Turnovers exchanged.
I saw what you did there.
What'd I do? Rocky. Too rocky.
I saw that. I got it. And, and right now, they're carrying it around like they are wearing boxing gloves. If we're going to have that kind of a reference, they've got to get it together and start playing a little bit better ball.
And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he fires one incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Now Love. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. The kick by McManus is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead.
So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Offense set at the line for this next drive. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Jackson. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. He gets him moving forward again with an 8-yard run, but they'll still be left with 14 yards to go on 3rd. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Facing 4th down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Yeah, look at this Baltimore defense. They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
The tight end in motion right. Throwing is Jackson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready?
On play action. Love to throw. They'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st?
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Let's go now.
Love looking to throw it. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Check White. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
On the set. Clock, 10. Here we go. Set.
Working out of the gun. Love. That is caught. It's Williams. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 17-yard line.
That's another
43 rail.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
Love now. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
A 1st down carry for Henry. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. On 4th down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Let's go now.
And 2 interceptions already here in this 1st half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Ready, ready. Red, 38. Drill, 52. Set.
Now a 1st carry for their fullback. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 13 yards, 1st down Packers.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Packers at 13-2 on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard. And they played well all 3 phases of the game. I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again. Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Let's go.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the ball. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
set, ready. Hut, yellow, 20, hut.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Here we go, set, hut, hut.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Ravens' 12-yard line.
Set, ready.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Touchdown, Packers! Matthew Golden, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. His great season throwing the ball continues. That last touchdown pass, number 40 for him on the year. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's 3rd and 6. This time they stay on the ground. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
They'll run forward with Henry. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. With a lot of the media, Charles, ourselves included, starting to prep those MVP ballots, you wonder if last week's performance, which he admitted was not very good, if that hurt him at all coming down the stretch.
Less than 50 yards on the ground in last week's game that you referenced, and let's face it, if he has another game like that, we'll erase him from the MVP discussion. He won't even be talked about anymore. He has to bounce back with 100+ in this one in order to stay in that race.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that'll bring him back within 4. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. LeJonte Wester now to return it. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
Running from the gun with Henry. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he loses the football a second time. And the Packers pick it up. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
To the opposite of what they envisioned when they left that locker room. A turnover on the opening drive of this third quarter.
I like your identification there because that's exactly what they discussed in the locker room before they came out on the field. Let's get the ball. Let's go down and score. Put some points on the board and feel good about it. Not an insurmountable lead, but definitely not how they saw it at halftime.
56 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one, as he just did there.
And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
Brings up second and
Ready, go. Set, go.
And they'll turn to power game to try to get in. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great effort there.
His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to widen their advantage.
Now McManus for the extra point. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on the sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try to play free and natural.
Now Jackson. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Henry.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw is Jackson.
Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through. That's great for the old confidence.
On the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6. Is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Okay,
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go, set.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
84 yards on the ground here for Jacobs, so this is a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Now a handoff running through the middle. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him
Yellow,
up.
20, 10 cycles. Ready?
Once again, it's Jacobs. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32, set, hut.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Go now. Set.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
On the ready.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Set, hut.
They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
40-yard line.
Here's Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16. That one goes for 24 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Down, hut, hut.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Here we
Play action this time with Love. That's taken in by Golden. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe...
And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers.
Josh Jacobs, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Henry again on second down.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Damian Martinez.
66 yards.
And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard lines.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first.
There he goes, right side.
Inside the 10.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Matthew Golden.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Packers extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Now a 2nd and 10. Jackson now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Jackson. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Jackson going to keep it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Here we go.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught by Williams. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Packers. Savion Williams with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. McManus now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. Looking for Gray, and he's got him. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Here comes 2nd down. Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down. Now Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Packers are going to win this football game.
Here we go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
The tackle made back at the
On the double.
25-yard line.